Hey everybody, it's October 22nd, 2015, and today's video I'm calling eBay Overspending. And it's all to show you that it's easy to drop 2K on eBay in a day. It's easy to drop 2K on eBay in a day. I, like most collectors, do watch eBay for really super cool stuff, and when I see something super cool, I definitely want to bid on it. Typically, if I really want it, I get outbid because it's a really great item, and then if I didn't really want it, I usually win it. So I just can't figure out the formula. But anyway, it's easy to drop 2K in a day or in a few minutes on eBay, and I call this eBay Overspending. October 22nd, 2015. This video is brought to you by the Toy Car Collector, and that's me, David, at ToyCarCollector.com. I buy Redline Hot Wheels, so if you have a collection you'd like to sell, consider giving me a call and we'll talk about Redline Hot Wheels, and you can email me. Call or text me at 503-956-3708 Pacific Time if you have Redline Hot Wheels you'd like to sell, or if you'd like to buy some Redline Hot Wheels. Of course, I have some for sale all the time, and I have had them for sale all the time for 24 years because I am now in my 25th year of monthly catalogs. I started collecting about 1987, started doing toy shows about 1988 or 9, and started the catalog in 1991. What you see here today may or may not be for sale on my website. Typically, things that I buy from my collection, and the things that come up for sale on my website are things I take out of my collection because I have too many of. Everything that is new starts out featured on the What's New page, and there's the address right there if you want to directly go to it. Otherwise, just go to ToyCarCollector.com and press on the New Cars link, which is on the upper left-hand corner. So let's get started with eBay Overspending. Now, to warm up this session of overspending, I'm going to open up this box, which is not really related to this purchase, but here's all the stuff I bought. And here were the conditions that were stated by the seller. Mint on card, over chrome, C9, all good stuff. Well, we will see if there's going to be, will there be disappointments? Will there be surprises in the good way? Well, we'll find out in a minute. And we'll also see something that is completely ridiculous. I bought a hat. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? You know, sometimes people are selling stuff and you start bidding on things and you look through what they have for sale and you find oops, don't want to do that. About cut my finger off there. Sometimes you'll find some things they're selling and you think, oh, hey, that's cool, I think I'll bid on that. And next thing you know, you're getting a hat in a big giant box and makes your red lines come late and all that. So let's open this up and see what's in it, since it came in, I think this came in today. Oh wow, look at that. Nicely packaged with some priority mail tape. I haven't seen that tape before. That's pretty. You know, they told me it used to be they had this kind of tape for free and then they discontinued it. Okay, well that's permanently in there, I think. I don't know if I'm ever going to be getting that out of there again. Oh my gosh, you know, some of these packages are insane. And then you want to take your knife to it because you can't wait to get it open. And then trouble occurs. You start ripping and tearing and shredding. Oh no, this is not going to make a good video with this. How am I ever going to get this out of here? Well, let's try this. I'll go like this. I got a card across the back. And I'll do it like this. Do it like a Chinese fortune. What is that? A Chinese fortune teller? It might work. Wow, this thing is packaged like crazy. It wasn't even that expensive. It is a brown Lola. I have one Lola in a blister in my collection now, but I saw this one. It looked pretty good, and if it's as pretty as I think it's supposed to be, then I'll put it in the collection with my gold one, which is not as pretty as I thought it was supposed to be. Has some toning. Let's see what we got here. I got it out. Ta-da! Wow, it's taped too. They didn't bother to wipe the dirt off of the package there, but they got tape on here. All right, boy, whew, this is a long. Let's see. Oh, hey. Oh, that's a winner. Wow, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now, the back is a little darker than the front. Let's move this out of the way. It's kind of distracting from, now we got Fragile, but let me get close up on that. Hey, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Whoops. Come on. Get that focus going. Yeah, that's nice. Now the back is slightly darker. In the package, I don't think it really takes away from it. Out of the package, that front just glows. Boy, I wish the whole thing looked like that, but this is nice. I may open this. Maybe not. I think I wanted to. But that's a beauty. I like that. Let's see. That's just a little... It's not a bad card either. Acceptable. Very nice. Got a little bit of pull away right there. Not too bad. So that's a winner. I considered that a winner. It wasn't too expensive. All right, let's get started on this guy. I wonder if the hat's on. Oh, probably on the bottom. It's really ridiculous. Fortunately, I have a very understanding wife. Doesn't mind me buying silly things once in a while, because she knows I usually get things that other people like too. All right, let's see what's in there. Huh? Oh, here's something. Oh, look at that. Now this, in the advertising, said it was an overchrome Boss Hoss. But then when I bid on it, it seemed like it didn't go very high. So I thought maybe everyone else might have known that it wasn't, and I didn't. But it was a Boss Hoss, supposed to be overchrome. Let's find out if it in fact is overchrome. Now overchrome means that they had some Boss Hosses from the chrome club car left over and decided to paint them, or they made too many or something like that, and they painted them, and that makes them super duper shiny. Come on, let's not hurt this thing. This is a very... Whoop. Yeah, this is tension. Oh, tension is killing me. The tension, the mystery. Alright. Alright. Look at that. Well, that's pretty shiny. Oh, look at that unpunched card. Just a little bit of wrinkling in there. A little thing on there. Let's see. It's pretty shiny. Pretty shiny. I'm going to get up and look at that in the window. That's pretty shiny. I guess there's probably some way to tell. You know, if you know specifically how to tell, because that could also just be a really perfect paint job, the way they were supposed to look, because they're kind of supposed to look like this every one, and they just over time they turn out to not look like this. But it is awfully shiny under there, and it's particularly even all over. There's no toning of any kind, so I think I might give that a thumbs up on the overchrome, in which case got a pretty good deal on that. So put that aside. All right, let's get out the list. Let's see. Where's my pen? Let's check that one off. Okay, we got the heavy, let's see, Boss Hoss. All right, we'll check that one off. Pretty happy with that one. All right, that's 1 out of 10. I think there's 10 items on there. Oh, look at this. Purple Heavy Chevy. Purple Heavy Chevy. You know, I was looking through my blister packs yesterday and decided that I needed to make more room for Heavy Chevy and TNT birds, because Heavy Chevy is the most popular of the spoilers. Well, maybe Boss Hoss, but they're a lot harder to get. I decided, I love Light My Firebirds, but I needed to make some room, so I was selling my Light My Firebirds, the 4 of them that I had, and making more room for my TNT birds, which I really, really love. And also for the Heavy Chevys, which, you just gotta have Heavy Chevys. I mean, Heavy Chevy is definitely the one car that whenever I get a collection of 100 cars and there's a Heavy Chevy in there, when I put the cars up for sale, the Heavy Chevy is always the first car that sells. Now, I have a purple Heavy Chevy already, but this one is really nice. Probably nicer than the one I have. This one is really nice. Mattel Toymakers card. Really nice white stripes, really bright purple color. And I particularly like these white cards where the car's in place. Look at that chrome on that. It's perfect. Can you see that? Yeah, that's really nice. That's a nice car. That's a pretty car, and the package is beautiful, so that'll probably be an upgrade for me. So, number 2, let's check that off the list. Heavy Chevy purple, excellent. All right, that's a plus. That's a plus. All right, 2 out of 10, not bad so far. You know, a lot of times you order 10 items and you're only happy with 2 of the 10, so I was pretty excited about that. Let's see what's in here. Now, one of these Nomads, I think might be a Nomad that I saw at the Hot Wheels convention. There was 2 that a fellow had, and I bought the better one of the 2, and then someone else bought his second one, and that was probably this one. I think it went to a seller, this seller who then sold it to me on eBay. Just because I like Nomad. It's hard to pass up a Nomad, and I do love a good Nomad. Yeah, this is probably... Oh, nope, twin mill. Ah, excellent. Excellente. Purple twin mill. A little wrinkle in that package, but I think this one's going to go into my openers pile. She's pretty. That's a real deep color. That's a real deep purple color. Extra deep. Double shot. Heavy paint. Dark purple. Whatever you want to say. The card's a little light colored. Would display nicely. So that's a good one too. Especially since I like to accumulate blister packs and put them in my opening pile. So let's see. Twin mill purple. Alright, that's I'll give that a neutral. That's decent. Nothing substantial, but that's still good. Don't have any negatives yet. What's this? Oh, that's a big thing. Should be some loose cards in there somewhere. Oh, another blister pack. Okay, here's that Nomad. And like I say, I think it's a Nomad that, oh yeah, look at that. This came from the shipper from the Courtyard Marriott. Denver, Colorado. 10 boxes of toys shipped to the toy seller. Yeah, those guys out there. There's a lot of guys out there just, well, not a lot of guys. One guy out there in particular that sells a lot of toys. And, you never know what you're gonna get. You never know, but I've got, let's see, I've been a member of eBay since 1998, so what is that? That's like 17 years? Wow. That's some experience. I put that on my resume. And what's this? You have 17 years experience at buying on eBay and selling too. Well, that's pretty exciting. Hey, look at that. There it is. Nomad. Whoa, that's sweet. You know, I can't remember. I think this is the one I passed on, but I think it was because it was too pricey at the convention. I think at the convention the guy wanted like $300 or $350, and ended up getting this for less than that. So, oh no, maybe that's why I passed on it there. That's the funny thing about Hot Wheels. You know, it's got a beautiful, beautiful color to it, but there. All that wing on there, that's got paint rubbed off on it. That's a big negative on there. So we're going to have to put that guy down in the neutral category. Let's see, what else we got here? We got that one's the Nomad. We'll give it a neutral, decent, not a reject. So that's still good, but not like a home run, like, oh my God, I can't believe it, it's a home run. Whoops, oh, this is going to make a huge mess, isn't it? This is going to make a huge mess. There we go. An orange hot heap, stated to be near mint. Excuse me. Near mint. Oh, what happened to my coffee? Well, that got cold. Got to get this video done and go out and fire up that vacuum. We got the big yard vac to sweep up the leaves out in the street. In the yard. A lot of leaves already this year. Of course, actually the fall is late this year. It's hotter than the hubs of hell this summer. Oh, hey. Yes. Whoa, Wilbur, that's a beauty. Whoa. Oh, man, look at that. Let's try the springs on those. Wow, that's a beauty. Orange is a tough color to get a decent hottie, and this one is nice. I'm loving that. Loving that. That is a beauty. All right, that's a plus. That's a big plus on that. That's a double plus. Minor thing, but we're gonna get a plus on that. Hot heap. We got 2 more hot heaps, a cord and a T-bird in there. Cord and a T-bird and 2 more hot heaps. All right. T-bird was the least expensive car in the lot, but I always need T-birds. Super popular car. I've been trying to get a blister pack of a T-bird. That's like impossible. Oh, wait a minute. That's a nice one. Don't open that hood. It's too tight. Yeah, that's nice. It's not, you know, it's not like, wow, that's beautiful, but it's just nice. It's just a nice car. It's not exciting, but it's clean. It's clean. Base is clean. Top is clean. Hood's too tight to open, but that is a clean car. I think the interior is a little dusty, but we'll blow that out. That's nice. We'll put that down as a neutral. That's a good car. Good car. Not. Oh, my neutrals look like negatives. I just realized that. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to make the neutral negative. Come on. I know there's 3 more cars in here somewhere. There's a lot of peanuts. It's like $10 worth of peanuts down at the peanut store. All right, green hot heaps, C9. Green hot heaps, C9. Here it comes. I've had trouble getting decent hot heaps lately. In fact, I haven't gotten a decent collection in a couple of months now. Starting to get anxious. I know they're out there. I've seen a couple of guys claiming to be selling 1,000 cars on eBay lately. It's pretty cool. Fortunately, there's way more guys wanting to buy them than there are wanting to sell them. Okay. Yep, it's a nice car. It's not exciting, and it's not shiny on front, which I like. I like it to be shiny on the chrome, but it's a very clean car. Very clean. Most people are very happy with that car. But you know me, buying and selling Redlines for 25 years, with having to deal with tons of really, really picky customers. Whew. So it's made me just like extreme picky. Sometimes I don't like that, but all right, this one is lime, like a darkened lime. It's supposed to be a C9, and there it is. It is a darkened lime. It almost looks like an olive. It's got a little dust on it, but it's in very, very good condition. Clean base, clean wheels, and it's not really a real color because it's toned down. So if you're doing a rainbow, this would make a nice transition piece between olive and lime. Yeah, this makes a nice rainbow piece. Yes, definitely. So that's another neutral. Now remember, these are not negatives, these are neutrals. So neutral, T-bird, neutral equals neutral. I should have put an N. So we got the hot heap. That was, I'll give that, no, I'm going to give it a neutral. Okay. We got a cord, and then finally, a silly hat, which I'm probably going to have to dump these all out on the floor. Get to the silly hat. Here it is, classic cord. Let's see how this is. Now I've got several light green cords that are stunning and stellar, but I do need a cord for my list because I've got no cords for sale. I try to keep one of everything in stock or several of everything in stock. So I do buy things. I buy things for myself. I take things out of my collection. I buy things, I buy collections which could have just about anything in it. Add those things to my list, and then I add a few key pieces here and there. All right. The cord. Let's see. What did I give for that? This is rated a C9. Oh. Well, let's take a look. It does look like it has an original top. That's good. You know, it's a nice car. It's a clean car, But a C9, yeah, it is a C9 in condition, but it's not a C9 in looks. It's a good car. It's a nice car. It's just kind of boring, and the base is dark, as you can see there. See that? Can you see that? Dark across there. I don't particularly like that myself. A lot of people are fine with that. It's a good car. I don't see any chips, but I don't see any chips. See a little nick there. That's factory probably. No chips, but it's a little toning here and there and just rather dull. Wipe it off and rub it up. That'll look pretty good. All right, well, that's just about it. And let's dump out this thing and see what's in the box. Oh, look at that. That's all wrapped up too. Oh, no. I think I might have to pause. I'm going to pause for a second. So I do want to show you this hat. I'm still trying to get this thing out of the box. You know, I think when people put this stuff on boxes, they need to mark where the end is, because I swear I cannot. It's like a roll of cellophane tape that's stuck on itself. You just cannot find the beginning. There's got to be a beginning or an end here somewhere. I keep going around and around the box, pulling back on the stuff. I think I'm just going to have to pull it off. I cannot find an end to that stuff. It does protect things really nicely. I don't know if you need that when you've got... It says cowboy hat on the box, but it's not a cowboy hat. It's something else altogether. All right, here we go. Comes from the Stetson Company, St. Joseph, Missouri. Oh, look at that fancy box. Yeah, I saw the box and I thought, oh, you can't see it, can you? Stetson. You see it? One of these days I'm going to get a real camera, but maybe when I get to my 100th video. Stetson hat. Well, it's kind of a flimsy box. I thought it was going to be a heavy duty box. Let's get down here a little bit. All right. Open up the box. Now wait a minute. I need some sound. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's what that is. Even says Indiana Jones. Should I say Indiana Jones? It's an Indiana Jones hat. Pretty cool, huh? I don't even know why I bought the thing. But you know, sometimes you just do that. In fact, one of my policies is anytime I go to the Hot Wheels convention, I always pick up something completely ridiculous, or like a hat or a jacket or something like that. I wonder if this fits. Yep, it does fit, but I'm not going to show you because I just got my first buzz cut I've ever gotten in my entire life today. I'm not sure I really like it. So that is going to have to be that for today. Authentic Indiana Jones hat. Now, wait a minute. That doesn't look like that. Gonna have to work on that. How do you make that go down like that? Yeah, it's got to go down like that. Let's see. Is that how that works? Yes. All right. I think I'll wear it on Halloween. So thanks for stopping by. This has been eBay Overspending for October 22nd, 2015. Just wanted to show you how easy it is to drop $2K on eBay in a day. Call or text me if you have questions about Redline Hot Wheels, 503-956-3708. Email me, David, at ToyCarCollector, or also ToyCarCollector@gmail.com. Don't forget the car in the middle of the toy and the collector. And I do buy Redline Hot Wheels, 1967 to 1977. I don't buy anything newer than that, really. Never do. Try not to. ToyCarCollector.com is now in my 25th year of monthly catalogs. What you see here today may or may not be for sale on my website. Everything added starts out featured on the What's New page. So click on What's New to see everything that's been added. And you have yourself a great day. And thanks for stopping by. And be sure to subscribe to my channel, because I have made a lot of videos. I think I'm at about 60 videos now, and I'm planning to make a whole lot more. I've got a big muscle car video coming up in a few days. And I've got a whole list of things I'd like to make videos about. So I appreciate it, and you have a great day.